Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure that you subscribe, that way you'll never miss out on another video of mine again. And with that being said, this video is actually sponsored by my Etsy shop. It's restocked with a bunch of new items, new oils for all your spiritual magical needs, dried bay leaves, powders and tools for manifestation, personal readings, and so much more. So head over to my Etsy shop, show some love and support, and I can't wait to see you guys there. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to be doing June 2023 predictions. We're going to see what's coming in for June, what we need to expect, what in career, love, finances, and whatever else messages that we're going to be getting. So what I'm going to have you do is pick a pile number or a crystal. So pile number 1, or the rose quartz, pile number 2, or the 7 chakra crystal, pile number 3, the moonstone crystal. So which one are you drawn to? Which one is making you feel some sort of way? And with that being said, let's get into your June 2023 reading. Pile number 1, or everybody that picked the rose quartz crystal wand, let's go ahead and see what comes up for you for June. First of all, the first message that I see here clearly is something about love, unconditional love, healing of the heart chakra. So, maybe some kind of past trauma that might be healing. You might be dealing with something, grieving, that's coming to a closure, like finding peace, finding closure in your heart chakra. First card that comes up, yes. See? Nailed it, right? Change. This is the wheel card. And the Wheel of Fortune card is a card that comes up to show you a symbol of change. Change is coming, or you might have even also just stepped into change as of recently. Something is in the works, whether it is in the spiritual world and you cannot see it and it's about to show up in your life as a manifestation, or whether you're going about change in your life or something is changing drastically that might be making you uncomfortable, or this could be a change that you're trying to make like hidden, like nobody knows. So there's lots of different kinds of ways that this could come about. Again, if you guys want to book a reading with me, book one with me on my Etsy shop, or email me in my email down below, and then we'll go from there. I can invoice you, and then you guys can book a reading with me. But there's definitely something like twirling around in your heart chakra. Okay, and it's like changing, like something is, there's a situation or a relationship where it's not gonna be the same in June. It's evolving, growing, and for some of you, it could be just kind of naturally distancing. Okay, the next card that comes up is to empower yourself. Tune into your personal power. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be the strong, beautiful person you are capable of being. It seems like the change that's happening, I mean, if you see something, okay, first of all, my throat chakra's acting up, which means there's something you're going to be speaking up in June when it comes to this newness, this new energy. Now, here I see like a whirl, like wind, like stormy, right? And then it goes into the water and it gets stormy in your emotions, right? So I feel like in June, I really want a lot of you guys, like whatever emotions comes up inside of you, don't take it as something that is a weakness. Don't take it as something that is something that could hinder you or hold you back, or there's a lot of thoughts that we have that make us go into a negative spiral or make us upset or angry. I want you to understand, when you get into those thoughts, Listen, like we're made of like 70% or something like that water, right? Every human being. So if we are operating from a low vibration, low frequency, it's like that, like turmoil, like just chaos, right? We have to tone it down, because when we tone it down, it's peaceful and it's serene, and you can see the reflection of the sunlight and the moonlight, the sunrise, the sunset, moonrise. Like it's a different energy when the water is at peace. But when water rages, it's very scary, it's terrifying. So keep that in mind in June. Point your nose in the right direction. Point your nose towards that what is changing. Don't point your nose towards the drama or the gossip or the turmoil, any that may come up in June, okay? You got to focus on whatever this change is. It's a big change. The next card that we have here is Pisces card, imagination, empathetic, and adaptable, adapting. So something is changing and you're gonna need to adapt. So I always give this energy right here, where say you tried to manifest $1 million and you manifested it. Now, when you manifest this money in your bank account, first of all, there's going to be a chunk that's going to be taken out from taxes, right? Realistically. And then you're going to have to decide what you're going to do with the rest of it. Are you going to invest it? Are you going to spend it on property? Are you going to pay off debt? Are you going to go to school with it? Are you going to buy a house? Like, what are you going to do with it? Buy a business? What are you going to do with that money, right? So when you manifest something, you also have to think about what you're going to do with what you manifested. So in June, I feel like there's a lot of purple here. And in June, I feel like it's like you taking the lead of what you're going to manifest. And it's a lot of your thoughts and your emotions, because those are magnets. Those are magnetic energies that we have, that we were blessed with, every single one of us. It's just about how we, like when you work a muscle, right? You make it stronger and you make it bigger, or how our tone more toned. That's just how our capability to manifest is just like that. Our energy to manifest is just like that. We have to work at it and keep doing it. Start off with small things. Start off with like, I'm going to manifest a cup of coffee. Like in June, I want you to start off like manifesting small things. Take control of your life. There's this energy of taking control. Purple is the color to take leadership and initiative, and like take the first step and take control and things like that. The next card is a magician. Again, so much purple, right? You have a lot of power in your hands. It's just that you need to get your mind right, and in June you will. I want you to get it. If you have a journal, get it out and start journaling again. Script, like, write what you want, write what you don't want, write what you're lacking, write what you are grateful for, write everything, anything that comes to your mind, ideas, anything. The whole month of June, I feel like you are being called to write a lot of things down. Okay, the next card that comes up comes for love. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Have patience. Be gentle when it comes to love in the month of June. Be gentle and allow your emotions to flow freely. And also pay attention to the love that you give to your inner child. What is something that you loved to do when you were a little kid? Kind of go back to something like that. It will really help your love life to open up. The next love message for you guys is back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. What did I just say? She's walking right back to like her. Look at that inner child right there. Go back to something that you used to love. It's going to be very healing for you, and it's going to open some roads when it comes to love. And when you open your roads to love, that's the highest vibration. And all your other roads start to open up. Okay, so the next card that comes up is for career. Career, I have infinite abundance, and it says abundance is pouring into your life. So start collecting. Like, I want you to go into your, like, if you guys have 401k, or if you have bank accounts or retirement or savings or something like that, like check up on it. Check up on your credit cards, like budget yourself, look at your spending and all of that stuff, because there's a lot of things I feel like that are very abundant that you might be missing. You know, maybe a missed check here or there, or maybe there's somewhere that you have like a subscription service that's going somewhere and you don't even use it anymore, and you can cancel it and use that for something else. Like there's some sort of like missed abundance here that you will find in June. Now, I have 3 more cards here. Postponement. So this card right here is telling me that a lot of you guys have been feeling like kind of dull, like, you know, I'm not excited about life. But in June, I do something. I see something different, because what the change that's coming, if you see the colors right here, it's the same colors. So the change that's coming is taking you to a brighter life. What that is for you is different for everybody. Like for some people, a brighter life is travels. For some people, it's going out more. For some people, it's hiking. For some people, it's dancing. For some people, it's painting. You get what I'm saying? Brighter life means doing something that you enjoy, which you guys are being called to get into your inner child, and do something that you enjoy again. It'll really, really open up your heart chakra too, in a sense, but it's upside down. This card got tattered in a storm outside of my studio, so that's why it looks like that. But there is this message where don't let your inner child debilitate you. Don't let your inner child's fears and insecurities stop you. Like the innocent part of you that was hurt and traumatized, don't let it be that way anymore. Like that's why there's this message of you like really treating your inner child in the month of June, and it will open up so many other roads of yours. I really want you to work with the colors blue, pink, and purple. And the last card, look at this again. The colors are just really, really nice, and they go together. Creativity. So your sacral chakra. So a lot of you guys are going to become artistic. That's why I want you guys to get a notebook or pull your journals out. You're going to have lots of ideas, lots of thoughts, you know, lots of healing, and it would be really good for you to write it down or journal or like vision board or something like that. And month of June is going to be really, really good in healing. And the more that you heal certain things within yourself, the more you're going to see abundance opening up in your life, in your career, your love life too. Going back to your inner child is very important. And if you guys want a deeper reading with me, head over to Etsy, or just email me in the link down below. And I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye. Pile number 2, everybody that picked the heart chakra wand. Let's get into why you picked this. So I do feel like there's a lot of like healing going on of your entire body. There might be like some kind of cough that you had. There might be like a headache that you were, migraines you were dealing with, cholesterol, something like an illness or something where you were dealing with it. And I see a lot of positive results coming in June for you when it comes to that kind of thing. I have not seen the cards yet, but I do want to get straight into it. The first card that we see here is the 6 of Swords. Very fast movement. This is interesting because when there's something called a Kundalini awakening, which I'm sure a lot of you guys know of, and a lot of you guys have been through it, probably already like going through it right now, which is something where like your chakras start to open up, and energy starts moving in your body, energy starts moving around in your life, and it starts moving really rapidly. There's like a lot of different kinds of changes that start happening in your life, and it starts happening rapidly, like extremely fast. So I want you to expect that in June. Let's get into the next few cards to see exactly what it is, where in your life this energy is moving. We have the Three of Cups. So a lot of you guys, I feel like, have been celebrating too much, partying a little too much, maybe indulging, self-indulgence in something a little bit too much, like kind of giving yourself a little bit too much of something. Maybe just being a little bit too lazy, taking too many breaks, taking too much time out, or maybe just like too much of work. Even though if you love your job, it's just too much. You're just overdoing it. It's just like too much energy, like too much of something. And what I see that's changing very rapidly is you stepping away from that just too much energy of whatever you're doing too much. You're very fast going to pivot away from that. The next card that comes up, it says gliding through currents. With a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease. Going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. So it is like a pivot of something, like a change of an area of your life or a situation or something like changing in your life where it's less party, more work, like less party, more focus, more like, but it's like inspired focus. It's like you want to do this and you're like motivated to do it and you're like hyped up to do it, but it's like your attention is somewhere else now in June and it's moving so fast. um I do see that it might be something like work related for some of you, and for some of you it's a move, like either you're moving jobs or moving offices, moving careers, or moving home. And it's going to happen really, really fast. And so you won't even have time for any of the things you used to do, like going out and partying and things like that. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys kind of did that a lot. Like, you would go out a lot, spend a lot of money out. But that's changing in June. And you get to save all that money, and you're headed somewhere where it's a little bit more stable. Now, the next card that comes up is the Moon. Okay, so with this card, what I see for you guys is you have a lot of charm. You're very seductive. And in June, the way that you move is very important that you take care of yourself, your hair, your nails, your skin, your face, your lips, everything, whatever, however you take care of it, right? I feel like it's time to, in this month, give yourself a little bit of self-care. And I also see you spilling your secrets to somebody in June. You're telling somebody something that you probably never thought you would tell anybody, or it's something that maybe you haven't talked about in such a long time, and you get to like really talk about it with somebody in June. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to happen really rapidly, really fast. A lot of you guys won't even be able to help yourself. You will just like spill what you need to speak about. It's just going to come naturally. The next card that comes up is the Tower. Yeah, I kind of felt this energy. The Tower is not a bad card. It's just this huge change that happens really, really quickly. And it just like changes your entire life. I would recommend a lot of you guys to go watch pile number 1, because that pile talks about huge changes. And so does this one. But this one is like more detailed version of pile number 1, I feel like. Listen, do you guys see something really interesting? It's 3 ladies here celebrating, but they're upside down. So it's like a lot of the ways that you would like celebrate or go out or have fun or unwind or escape. Those are turning around, and they're turning around into a way where you never thought you might be doing something completely opposite or completely different. You're doing other kinds of things to celebrate and unwind and escape and stuff like that. So I don't want to say escape. Like, you should never create a life that you want to escape from. So I don't want to say that. But you know what I mean, right? Now, the next card that comes up is for career, grounding, go deep, explore your roots. So, what are the things that you love to do? For a lot of you, I see you love to, if I go silent, I'm kind of just meditating on the card. You love to be mothers. For a lot of you guys, you love to be mothers. Like, you would love to be a stay-at-home mom. For a lot of you, you would like to become a mother. Like, or just the idea or the thought of being a mom is just really intriguing to a lot of you guys right now in June. A lot of you guys might be finding out that you're pregnant. I see that for a lot of you. This may pertain to some people. This is a collective reading, so I am picking up on a few energies of a few different people. I also feel like some of you guys are going to get ideas to build up a new business or a new venture or something new where you it's gonna be like your baby. You're going to nurture this and grow it, and you're going to research for it and bring it into fruition. You're gonna bring it into real life, whatever this is. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Something new really, really quickly. A lot of you guys might have been feeling like a caged bird when it comes to career. And that's something that's going to be changing in the month of June. I do see some sort of career change, but I see still abundance and prosperity, but in a different kind of way. So it can pertain differently to different people, but I want to say that again. You're going to see abundance in different types of ways, not probably just monetary, but you could work for a company that gives you a brand new car to drive around, or you could work for a company that provides their employees with something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get something that might not be monetary, but it will still be a huge abundant thing. Or you get, like, if you love to sail, you might get a job where you get to sail and you get paid for it, but it's not a normal job, right? So the next card that comes up is Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. Now this card came upside down. I'm going to take it upside down. A lot of you guys have lost belief in who you work with, what you work with, the spirits you work with. A lot of you guys lost belief in magic. A lot of you guys lost belief in your own capability to manifest. So we want to start doing that again in June, like small by small, little by little. That's why I really want you guys to go watch pile number 1, because there's a lot of things in there that I feel like you guys are going to resonate with and that are for you for June. In career, let your manifestations out there, like script it out, write it out, vision board it. And I do feel like there's going to be growth in your career, and there's going to be 2 specific people that are going to be helping you, and they're going to be on your side. I also feel a message for you to be a little bit more playful at work. Don't be so serious, and also show a little bit more compassion to other people at your job, at your work. And the last card that comes up is an herb card that I pulled for you to work with in the month of June to open your roads, and that is the apple card, Forbidden. So, allow yourself to explore certain things that you've always wanted to explore. Allow yourself to indulge in certain things, and it's going to help you open your roads and lower down your energy of resistance. And when you do that, you're going to be able to manifest so many things a lot more faster in the month of June. I also want you to, if you like apples, eat apples. Work with apples, apple spells, apple cider. You can use apple flavored incense or candles in your house. There's a lot of things you can do with apples, but work with apples in the month of June. And if you want to book a reading with me, go ahead and book one on my Etsy shop, or you can book one on my email down below. And I'll talk to you very soon. Bye. Pile number 3, everybody that picked the Moonstone crystal. This is an interesting crystal that you guys picked for June of 2023. Moonstone is something that I've always used to control temper, to control anger. It's something to control your emotions and to heal your emotions, process them, allow yourself to go through them and feel them and get rid of them, really. Like, not let them hold you back, chain you down. So that's a huge message that came from just the crystal that you picked alone. Now, I have not seen the cards yet. I'm going to go ahead and start your reading. The first card that comes up is to surrender negative thinking. Interesting, right? The Moonstone is all about that. Sometimes we suffer with depression, anxiety, frustration, grief, lots of different kinds of emotions that we feel that are low vibrational. When we're stuck in these emotions, it's very hard for us to manifest, but they are very natural human emotions. So it's okay to feel them, but it's not okay to get stuck in them. So in June, I feel like there's this new positivity. There's like, you guys are shifting into a new mindset, a new energy where it's more positive. You're not like stuck in a downward spiral. You're not stuck in frustration or anxiety or anything like that, or like bitter, or like in a resentment, like holding a grudge so strongly. I felt like I wanted to say that too, holding a grudge. You have control over your thoughts. Right? We were talking about that. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. I feel like I want you guys to go watch pile number 1 and pile number 2. I swear, you guys, there's messages this whole entire reading, pile number 1, 2, and 3. They all coincide with each other. So if you guys are interested, go ahead over and watch 1 and 2, because June has a lot of messages for you. The next card that comes up is to surrender fear. Now, this card right here says, let go of the fearful stories that you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment and focus on solutions. Did you guys hear that? I think somebody's riding their scooter out there. That's so interesting. Like, fast things scare me. Like roller coasters, a lot of roller coasters, I cannot do. I get so scared. I feel like my guts are gonna come out of my mouth. That's a fear, like a fear of mine, right? And then we have the fear card, and then that scooter thing went by, and I instantly thought of roller coasters. So what is it that you're fearing? Because I feel like in June, you're really gonna explore that. There's a lot of things that I feared that I actually overcame and accomplished. And now those very fears are my strengths. One of the biggest things was like, am I going to be able to be on my own? And I did it. I accomplished it. And now the fear of that is not there. There's lots of other fears, like, for a long time I had an insecurity of, I would dye my hair really, really light blonde color because I felt like it made me like feel like I fit in, or like because I was light skinned, and so it made me feel like people just were nicer to me because of my hair color. I don't know. It was weird. But it was a fear of mine to change my hair color for so long, and then I changed it to green, and now I have not upkept or maintained my hair in like 6 months. And the green is washing out, and now I have my natural color coming out, and I have no fear of like showing, or there's no fear or insecurity there. Insecurity is also fear, and that is insecurity of mine, is like my hair and my hair color. But now as I get older, I'm just like, that doesn't define who I am, or it doesn't define my beauty. So what is your fear? I feel like in June, a lot of you guys are going to come into facing it, confronting it, and really overcoming it. And not even just that, you guys, overpowering it. Really overpowering it. Like, do you see how he's punching the air? Or it's not even the air, but he's like overpowering something, right? And look at the colors. The next card that comes up for you guys is a love message, and it says deception. It says someone is wearing a false wearing. I don't know why I thought about the word weary as soon as I saw that word wearing. It's wearing, but I read it as wearing. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So there's a relationship in your life where they're not completely honest with you, and they might be manipulating you a little bit. They might be trying to gain your favor. They might be doing something to make you like them more, to make you stay with them, or it doesn't even have to be a romantic relationship. Somebody in June is just gonna try extra hard in like manipulative, deceptive ways to keep you in their life. So keep an eye out for that. And when this happens, I want you to keep an eye out for the color pink. Just keep that in your mind. You know, if you're talking to somebody and like pink shows up, just be a little weary. Not weary, but like just be aware and just be cautious and just be smart with that conversation and that relationship. If you see the color pink in any like encounter with a relationship in your life in June. And don't be so serious, you guys. In June, be a little bit more flirtatious, more spontaneous. Like, have a little bit more fun. And dress cuter. Like, dress yourself up. Put, like, how you want to do your hair, how you want to do your makeup, what kind of jewelry or no jewelry. Like, however, if you want to go basic. I was going to say basic and plain. Plain and basic, which is my favorite. Go like that, or like just be yourself and just have fun with yourself. Don't take life so seriously in June. I also feel like I see some things in like your friendships and your love life, and even in like any relationship in your life, like coworkers, relationships that you have with your family. It's gonna be just fun. It's gonna be like a little bit more lighthearted, jokes and reminiscing and spending time together and creating new memories with family in June. Lots of that going on. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. You are bringing a lot of that lightheartedness because I really feel like you are leaving this mentality. I swear to God, you guys, go watch pile number 1 and pile number 2, and you'll understand what I'm saying. You're leaving this mentality of like being so serious all the time and just being like always on guard, looking over your shoulder, all that stuff. You're just kind of in June, you're just like, I just want to have fun, and I'm gonna have fun. And I can't be scared of everything, and I'm gonna move towards those things that make me happy. I'm going to move towards those things that raise my vibration. You guys, I have a tattoo on my foot that says, respond to every call that excites your spirit. It's a quote by a poet named Rumi, and it's just translated into English. I don't even know how it is in, I think it's Arabic. I bet you it's so freaking pretty. But I wanted it engraved into my blood. Like every time I look at it, I want to remind myself, okay, do something that excites you. And I feel like June is going to teach you that. It's going to push you to do something and multiple things that excite you. And a few of those things I feel like have to do with relationship. Now the next card that comes up is for career, and it says rejuvenating rain. It says to clear the past and heal the present. So career, if you're holding grudges in your career, June is a time where there might be conversations where you like kind of find some peace and closure. Maybe you were having issues with coworkers. For a lot of you guys, I feel like there's going to be some sort of like mediation or like healing of that or like resolve of that. And it's going to be really, really good. And also for work purposes, if you guys want to like rejuvenate and refresh the energy of your job and your work and your business, I want you to take a shower every day for the month of June, every single day, and work with water, drink more water, and wear more blue colors, as much blue colors as you can, and more like use more liquids like perfumes, body sprays, liquids like smoothies, teas, waters, drinking more fluid, soup, um, things like that, like watery things, watery vegetables like cucumbers. I think, what is it? What else is it? Chestnuts, I think, are more watery. Radish is watery, like stuff like that. Watery things. Work with that in June. It's going to open up so much of your roads. Okay, the next card that comes up for career is staying focused. And it says hold the course. So don't lose focus. Oh my God. Again, pile number 1 and pile number 2, you guys have to go watch it. As soon as I said that, I looked at my viewfinder. It said 11:11. Okay, stay on focus. A lot of you guys might have been struggling with focus, but June is different. Your attention span is honing in on what it is you want, and you're gonna get it. You will get it if you hone in strong enough. Great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. Do something different. Get out of your comfort zone. Watch pile number 1 and watch pile number 2. There's messages in it for you. This whole entire reading goes together for you, pile number 3. A lot of you guys, I feel like, are going to be spending time like on a boat, sailing or canoeing or kayaking, or spending time like near a lake or ocean or like something like that, like water or creek or something like that. You're going to be spending time near it. You're going to be going there. A lot of you guys also, I feel like, are going to be dealing with inheritance of some kind. So I feel like it's an inheritance of somebody that might have passed on like long ago, and you get to like get a piece of their jewelry. They passed away long ago, but you like it passed down, and you got their jewelry, or you went to a thrift store or antique store and you bought something. But keep in mind, but whatever you bought was like passed down and down and down and down. Like I feel like you're gonna inherit something or get something, buy something, be gifted something really, really old. Okay, so keep that in mind for the month of June. The next card that comes up is compromise. Do not compromise in the month of June. You've been doing it for too long and it's draining your energy, and this is not the time for you to do it. The Fool. It's a new journey. Something new is coming in June, whether that be a relationship, money, a new check, a new job, new house, new car. Something new is coming. This is a collective reading, so I cannot pick up truly on what it is just for you. But if you want a personal reading, we can get into what that truly is. But something new is coming. And then we have here adrift in shallow water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. This came upside down, so I do want to take it upside down. This is a message from you with the symbolism of the turtle. It's domestic and home and stability, security. But I feel like you take that very, very seriously. You take it too seriously. So it is asking you to, again, like not take things too seriously, especially in your home life. And the last card that comes up for you guys before my battery dies is back on task. Be sure you're using your time in the best possible be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project that you're working on. All could use some fine tuning. But in order for you to do that, you need to take a step back, listen, go watch pile number 1 and pile number 2, because it all comes together like a story for you in your reading. But don't dull your shine for other people. That's another message. Don't dull your shine in all of your obligations and responsibilities for your home. And in June, you know, when it comes to compromising, it's time for you to take a new route in that. And stop always doubting and thinking negative things, assuming negative things, and then creating fear in yourself out of that. And then you isolate yourself through that. You're not going to do that anymore in June. There is something that is a change in June that helps you clear away that kind of energy and thinking. But yeah, that's your reading. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye.